What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we are here with the Legend Difficulty Heroes Arena complete guide, guys. We're going to be going over the teams that I use in today's video, and also the strategy that I tried to, kind of convey in the actual runs that we were able to do. So if you guys do enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as we are on the road to that 51,000 subscribers. I definitely do appreciate the support on the channel. And yeah, with that out of the way, guys, let's hop in and let's talk the Heroes Arena Legend difficulty. So yeah, I'm gonna go on the game real quick just to show you guys that I did actually clear it here. So this is my mistake, actually. Me clearing it and claiming my rewards already made it so that I cannot show you guys like manually each of the gear sets. Luckily I did in the video. It's just, it's gonna be, I'll have to like kind of slow it down because I have it on 2x speed for the literally the entire time. So yeah, let's hop in here, guys, and I'll show you exactly what we got going on. So for the first team here, we are rocking the Goddess team, and this is going to be with Melieli, Darkness Mael, we have the brand new Tristan, and then we also have Red Zariel. So we have to run this variant if we're able to actually clear here, and the reason why is because you do need the boost character. You actually do, guys. Like, Goddess team, unfortunately, like, if you're going second and you're in a scenario like this, you pretty much have no other option but running this new Tristan for the extra 20% all stats, and it definitely does matter in this fight, and you guys will see as we go through Legend difficulty. But yeah, in terms of the actual gear here, I think I go through. Yeah, let me go back 10 seconds there so it shows it a little bit better. But we got the card set being the the attack related Goddess card set. So I went with a damage setup. I know the other guys that did videos, so I know Marilli and Leonis already did videos on these teams as well. They did different variants. I actually decided to go with the damage one over the basic stat card set, and you guys will see why a little bit in the videos. So yeah, I'll let this play, and you guys will see here I'm on attack crit damage on both the main DPSs, and then on the other units we are on critical defense middle pieces with critical defense rolls as well. So that's to be expected. You're making a team going second, you want to be able to tank crits, so I decided to go with critical defense middle pieces. And so yeah, this is the first actual tower here, guys, and yeah, we'll go through and we'll kind of explain it. So turn one here is always going to be the same from the enemy, so we take a lot of damage on that turn. Now what we want to do with this team for this fight right here is to apply Ripple of Light on the Gelda, because Gelda damage is going to be a little bit too absurd for Red Zariel to tank. If it's anyone else attacking, for the most part you'll tank it. It just kind of depends on how the card draw is for the enemy. But I've had times where I've actually just died even with them getting Ripple of Light on Gelda, because they get a rank 2 Estarossa. There are things like that that can definitely happen, so be a little wary, guys. It's not going to be a guaranteed clear every single run. There is definitely RNG on multiple of these phases here too, so you'll notice it being a little bit difficult in some scenarios. But if you get lucky there with the kind of card draw on the enemy, you'll do a lot better. So right there, double Estarossa, you see, so I barely lived that. So imagine if Gelda's actually doing damage there, right? There's really no way you're gonna actually tank. So yeah, I mean, right here with Mael, I was like, okay, let's kill Gelda, and then we kill Estarossa, and we'll leave whoever alive. I forgot as well that the Scythe of Silence single target from Mael actually does proc a double damage. So, if you get a kill, it kills another character. So, we actually killed the Ominous Nebula, and we leave alive the Demiurge. And so I was at this point, I'm like, okay, let's make sure we get full health on the entire team. So we're stalling out here to get the full HP, which we do right there. And then we, make sure that we're full HP with everyone else. So we lifesteal a little bit, and then we go for the kill with Darkness Mael. So yeah, a lot going on, guys. This is Legend difficulty, man. Going second is rough. And definitely with a lot of these fights, you're gonna need some type of strategy going in, right? Because of the fact you're going second, you're taking so much damage off the initial turn. You have to kind of work your way through it and find strategies in terms of what damage works and who to be targeting, and all that is very important in a going second kind of setup. So right here, yeah, we do take the damage. Again, it's going to be the exact same thing no matter what, guys. So you're always taking that set of damage, so it's going to be always that the AoE with Echidna and all that. And yeah, this is why I went with the damage set, by the way. So right here, you guys will see, in terms of the damage we do on the AoE, we actually kill Camilla and Echidna in the AoE single target from Mael alone, and then the follow-up single target from Zariel or from Tristan actually does kill the Fitoria. And so now it's a thing of, okay, let's just start stalling for heals because remember, with Melieli on the team, you get starter turn heal, and it's a really good chunk as well. So you get a lot of starter turn healing, and yeah, I mean, with this team right here, guys, as long as you leave the the Nabril last, then you can pretty much stall and get like full heals going. And yeah, I mean, you guys saw right here, my entire team there is pretty much healed up to the fullest. Yeah, I mean, Sariel a little bit off of being full, but you know, it's gonna be completely fine as long as you're around that, like, you know, full HP amount. So yeah, and then moving on to the Rage, like, Demon one right here, right, with Melieli. So yeah, this one's a little rough too. This one, definitely another RNG one. It depends on who is attacking you on the second turn. The turn 1 is always going to be a pretty, like, safe, like, turn 1. But turn 2, man, you guys are going to have to, like, you know, watch out for this. So when they're attacking you on this, like, follow-up turn, so as I do my attack, so obviously the only thing we can really do is apply Ripple of Light on the Chandler just in case he goes for any crazy damage. We aren't unfortunately able to apply on anyone else because we have Taunt on Chandler. So yeah, I mean, that's a little bit unfortunate, but we do that. And then Chandler's gonna go for his AoE 1 damage only. Sigurd actually gets a double attack here. Now this is very, very lucky on my part because there are scenarios where it'll be like double Melieli attack, and if that's the case, guys, it's a dead run. You gotta reset, right? Like, so there is a lot of RNG with legend difficulty in that sense where, like, if you're just not able to, you know, get a clear on a certain phase, then it's going to be RNG dependent, right? It depends on, you know, what kind of unfolds in that fight. And yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know if I like legend difficulty too much because of that, and it's definitely more of a, like, whale mode than it is like a free to play accessible mode, 100%. So it's, like, really, really difficult for, like, the casual player. I think most of you guys will not be able to do this, but if you do want to give it an attempt for maybe one of your towers, I think that's fine. You could definitely try it for maybe one of them, but I wouldn't suggest doing all 3 of your towers being legend. It's going to be way too difficult, guys. But yeah, again, start turn right there against the human team. We take all the initial hits, and right here I'm like, okay, I think we could honestly just, you know, single target the Levi, single target the Chaos Arthur, and then just AoE with my right? We do a lot of damage with that, and we actually do perfectly leave Yuri alive, which allows us to stall and get heals again. So the idea is with this team is you try and kill everyone on the opposing team, and that's why I like to go with a damaging team, because you actually get a lot of damage off, and I think it works out really, really well. Now, this is the main con right here, guys, of the damage team here, and you guys will see as we go through. The main con here of the damage team is when you do get to the LR Bond, because we're rocking an attack crit damage set on both Mael and Melieli, that means that Bond is getting way more attack that he's extorting from the enemy, which is us, right? So he's gonna be pretty much one-shotting us here. So you guys will see the AoE pretty much one-shot my entire team. Like, we do live with Melieli and we do live with Sariel, and you guys will see how I'm able to clutch up this match, but it is definitely also very RNG on this part, or on this part of the fight. So yeah, we do go for the Light of Darkness shield, right? And then we go for the rank 2 AoE. And yeah, I mean, obviously we go for AoE there. It's because we do have the Blade of Judgment. So whenever I am able to go for AoE, I go for it. And yeah, I mean, you guys see right here, the second turn there, we go for AoE again. And we get very, very lucky, guys. So honestly, like, if you don't clear with, like, the Goddess team on this final tower, I think Sui probably works. So if you run, like, Fraudrin, Blue, you know, Sui Liz, and then you have, like, you know, I don't know, like Lolly Merlin, LR Lolly Merlin, like some type of, like, damage cap unit with a strong ultimate, we'll probably deal with this, like, very, very easily. So if you're not able to actually, like, clear all the way to this point, because this is last tower, you have the flexibility of running, like, a bunch of other teams to just kind of beat it, right? Like, if you even get to this point, then you're good, in my opinion, guys. So yeah, that is going to be tower 1. Now moving on to tower 2 here in terms of the team we are rocking. So it is going to be the unknown team, and I do think that you need to run this variant, guys, because I tried a bunch of other variants. I tried, you know, like no tier, I tried no Balder, I tried, like, slotting in, like, LR Lolly Merlin with some of those characters. I tried no Milim, and none of it works. You actually just have to run this type of variant because of the fact you need the critical resistance and the critical defense, and also the damage reduction from tier matters so much when you're facing the LR Bond. It's crazy. I mean, I tried, like, runs where I did not run tier, and I ran, like, LR Lolly Merlin in this slot, and it just was not able to do it, guys. So yeah, unfortunately, tier will be a must for this, and even hell too. So this is, like, a super whale heavy, like, slot. And I mean, Balder too. I mean, I know a lot of people don't have Balder either, that is going to be really tough. And then for the artifact card set here, there is a better card set than the one I'm rocking. I think it's I forget exactly what it is, but it's another god characteristic card set. I decided to go with this one because even though, like, you know, because Heroes Arena is a PvE mode, it actually does count as PvP content for what you're doing in the fights, because it's based on PvP passives. You can't run, like, you know, Green Arthur, like the regular Green Arthur's passive in what's it called, in Heroes Arena, right? So it technically counts as PvP. So I'm like, okay, let's rock that card set right there. We get some more damage reduction, we get some critical resistance, critical defense, and yeah, it is definitely pretty helpful. So yeah, starting off with the first team right here, guys, we got the DK Melee one. DK Melee's rough. This one, like, is definitely another RNG one in my opinion. It kind of just depends on, like, you know, how the RNG pans out with Melee cards, or Demon King Melee, I mean, right? So if Demon King Melee gets, like, you know, a bunch of AoEs, guys, you might be cooked. Like, I'll be honest, like, it definitely is a super, like, dependent fight on how the AI works. Like, if they only get single targets, so it's DK Melee, then you're fine. Like, you know, right there when they target into the Milim right there, we have retrogression, right? So we do live and we have the revive. And so now, you know, this is also another spot where I think tier is really good too, because you also get the heal as well, right? Because whenever you get the triple single target, you actually heal and you cleanse debuffs too. So yeah, I mean, again, guys, like, this is pretty much a must in my opinion, like, for this team to be able to clear this tower. There's really no other team that I think can do it. I think Unknown is pretty much a must here if you are trying to run a clear. And yeah, really rough, but it is definitely doable though. Yeah, I think if as long as you, like, kind of go through it, you know, making sure that you're healing up everyone as much as possible. You guys saw right there, I went for Milim single target before I ulted with tier, because I'm like, okay, let's get as much lifesteal as we can. It is very important. And yeah, you also want to make sure your Baldur is very healthy, or as much as possible, right? Because if he's not healthy, you will get in scenarios where you kind of get screwed over and Baldur gets killed before you can even get counters off, which the whole idea you're running Baldur in this fight is so that he gets those counters and you're getting off that counter damage that helps you actually get these clears. So yeah, at the very end there, you guys saw we did a triple single target, we killed, and we got the final heal at the very end, full healing the team. So that's really nice, right? We get the full heal with the team and we're hopping into the next you know, stage there. So right here, this one is where no, this one's actually, like, very quick actually. Milim goes for AoE on the turn or on the, like, second attack and just insta dies to Baldur. Yeah, that's why Baldur is, like, super important for this, I feel like, because without Baldur you don't really have any type of, like, way to, like, chip down the, like, enemy HP. I feel like it's kind of a must, man, unfortunately. Like, guys, yeah, I mean, like, this is just how it's gonna be with these teams. Like, they're super, like, you know, not free to play friendly at all, right? Like, they're really expecting you to have so much. And yeah, I mean, you know, that's what's gonna cost for, like, all these, like, super endgame modes though, right? Like Legend difficulty Heroes Arena, I mean, this is what you're gonna expect, right? Super endgame stuff. So yeah, right here you guys will see, look how little damage we took right there. And this is Bond with Extort. Like, that's what's crazy, right? Like, remember, Bond is taking all of our attack and defense, right? And he's extorting, I think it's what, like 20 or 30% on rank 1, right? And so yeah, look at the damage he does, right? That's pretty good considering we're all getting extorted there. Now, if I was running, like, LR Lully Merlin there, I'm dying, guys. Like, I'm actually dying. Like, obviously Merlin will live because she has damage cap, but the rest of the team will die because we take too much damage. So you actually do, I feel like, need tier because of that slot. Like, I feel like it is actually a must for the damage reduction and the crit resistance, crit defense. It all actually just matters too much in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, right here, I think I just go for triple AoE. Yeah, triple AoE, because you want to get at least a kill on Bond. Like, I'm not too sure about Mazino because he has the revive, but we do actually kill him and thing. And then the damage passing initial from Milim actually does kill, what was it? Who is the other character there? It was, who is that right there actually? Oh, Sigurd. Yeah. So Sigurd does die from the, like, Milim extra damage. And then yeah, Chaos Arthur lives. He gets a crazy merge, by the way. Rank 2 single target he goes for. Isn't that a little crazy? Like, I feel like I got really unlucky, but I did live it though. So, you know, obviously, you know, staying alive is very important there. If my tier died, that's a reset. And yeah, I mean, could have been like a low roll on the enemy. We got very lucky there. But yeah, we're not able to, like, full heal or anything like that, guys. But, you know, we do again have retrogression every time we move into a new phase, so we're still good to go. And we do also have the way to heal, which is the triple single targets, which we'll see if we actually do get to take advantage of it any more than we already do in the video. So yeah, so AoE right there. We do get retrogression right there on Tyr, and because Tyr is the lowest HP actually now, the targeting is pretty good. So it means the Demiurge there actually went to target Tyr over, you know, like Baldur or anything like that, right? And that's really important because you want Baldur to get off every counter that he can, because it builds up, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's your basic stats he builds up, and then he just gives you straight up defense related stats. So yeah, I mean, that's you know, pretty crazy, right? Like the fact you're able to get that. So yeah, the fact he's able to kind of allow you to clear that in that way, I think is really good. So yeah, right here, I'm like, okay, we have a bunch of AoEs too, but triple single targets the move. We get the revive on the Melieli, and then we get the kill right there. Follow up single target, and this gets us a fairly substantial heal right there. So everyone gets a heal because we did the triple single targets and we cleanse the debuff. And so yeah, now we're moving into the final team of the Tower 2, guys. So yeah, I mean, you guys can see so far, pretty good across the board, right? Like this team surprisingly gets it done. I mean, Hel is just such a dominant revive unit because you keep like that one character guaranteed and herself alive too, right? So for them too, they can pretty much tank all the hits like Milim and Hel, and then everyone else pretty much just has to live. Or, you know, obviously it depends on who gets the revive between Tyr or Milim, but you get what I mean, right? The two characters get the revive, and then the other two just have to tank the hits pretty much, right? And that's what this team's able to do, and you know, you're able to get it off. So yeah, right there. Again, guys, triple AoE. We get the kill on the what was it there actually? Yeah, what was the unit right there that we killed? It was the Fitoria, yeah. So Fitoria dies, and then from there, all we really need to do from this point on now is just kind of get the kill on the rest of the team. And remember, since it's the final fight, like if you have deaths on your team, it's still fine, guys. You should still be able to clear. I don't necessarily think you need to have deaths or anything like that though. Like you'll probably still be good. Regardless of not getting a death or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, right there we had death sentence, but it procced the retrogression on Milim. So we actually still, you know, even though we technically should have died there, we actually do live on. And yeah, that is, you know, pretty good right there. Definitely take that. So yeah, Merlin dies, and then yeah, I mean, at this point, guys, is GG. We got better card draw. We can actually kill all of them. So single target into Sobnok, and then single target into the Ainz right there. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is going to be Tower 2 right there of Legend difficulty. And now we will move into the final tower of Legend difficulty, man. So yeah, in terms of the team comp here, guys, this is going to be Lancelot, Shadow, Alpha, and Beta. So it's a full fairy human kind of variant right there. You know, again, you're running Shadow, you know, alongside the boost characters for, you know, Eminence and Shadow being Alpha and Beta. You'd also have Lancelot there too. Lancelot's going to be really nice because he has a lot of damage that he's able to do. And Lancelot pretty much guarantees that you always kill at least one person on the enemy team. Because you have that extra damage past the initial hit from his, you know, AoE skill, right? So yeah, in terms of gear, pretty straightforward stuff actually. We do have, so I'll go back to it because it kind of brushed it over really quickly, but standard attack crit damage on Lancelot because he has really good just tanking stats in general. So I'm rocking attack crit damage on Leader Shadow with critical defense rolls. So that is definitely something to bear in mind right there, and those are rare. And then yeah, for the rest of the characters right there, guys, it's just your standard like critical defense middle pieces, HP, so HP critical defense with critical defense rolls. So yeah, pretty standard stuff. Like if you guys know Heroes Arena, this is like the stuff you're, you know, pretty used to like using anyway, if you're doing going second clears. So yeah, I mean, right there, that was going to be the setup, and so we hop in with the fairy human team. So yeah, right there, the AoE there from Levi does not do any effect, remember, because we have the Alpha on the team. The first two attacks have pretty much block affected pretty much, right? So you don't actually take any of the effect damage, you just take raw attack percent damage off the actual skill. So right there, we go for the kill on Arthur because I know he's going to be a threat, especially since he got a merge right there. And yeah, we infect the Percival so that he can't really get any healing off. And yeah, he is going to go for his, you know, AoE card right there to get the heal. And he does do a good amount of damage on Beta, but we do actually tank that fairly well, guys. I checked to see his cards, and I'm like, okay, what has he got? He has 2 Percival. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's make sure we kill Percival, especially since he still has that Marca, or, you know, the, like, I forget what it exactly is called, but the, like, healing part of his passive, right, where he, like, heals the team off a certain amount of damage. And then, yeah, right there, we leave Levi last. And, yeah, right now at this point, guys, just stalling for heals, right? So, whenever you get the chance right there, you go for the heal. Right there on Beta, we got actually a rank 3. So I was like, okay, we probably lifestealed enough. And then I was like, okay, let's just move into the next phase. So, yeah, we do lose a little bit of HP. But for the most part, we're fine, right? So now we're hopping into the demon stage here. And, yeah, I think it's pretty much the same idea. I think we focus down Gelda, though, because I think she's probably the one that does the most damage to the team here. So, again, Demiurge goes for AoE, single target into Shadow, and then AoE Gelda right there. The first 2 hits from Demiurge were completely blocked. But yeah, and then Shadow's able to kind of go crazy. So AoE with him, single target, and then Lancelot AoE. I mean, yeah, like that's gonna kill Gelda right there, guaranteed. So yeah, Estarossa, he still has the 2 buffs that he has, so he has to strip them. He only strips 1 though, so he still has another one. And yeah, I mean, I checked to see what his cards are looking like. Only Estarossa cards, so I'm like, okay, let's just triple single target. We'll probably kill Estarossa, which we do, and then the follow-up single targets do finish off Shadow there. So yeah, not Shadow, what's it called? Sigurd, man. There you go. Bro, every time I see Sigurd, I'm like, who is that character? And I'm like, bro, it's an LC, so, nah, but, yeah, that's Sigurd right there. So yeah, and we move into the next one here, guys. This is unknown, so this is against the what is it, Milim, Sobnok, Nabrel, and then Camilla. Yeah, so right there, the first 2 hits, again, block affected pretty much, but the last hit here actually does apply us with the debuff. So right there is where you actually get debuffed on the entire team. And so I'm like, okay, let's check with Lancelot to see what their cards are looking like. And then I noticed, I'm like, okay, let's just go for double AoE. Because I'm thinking my damage is not going to be like that insane. But if I go double AoE, this definitely kills, right? So we AoE here with, Shadow, and we get a really good amount of damage. AoE Lancelot, finish it off. So yeah, I mean, super straightforward for like a lot of these like later stages here, guys. But like, definitely the earlier ones where you kind of have to think a little bit is more so the ones where you're going to kind of struggle, right? So yeah, and then the Oblivion Nanashi one, so say another unknown variant, but this one's a lot easier because, it's Sobnok is through her passive where she gets the seal, whereas Merlin only gets the seal on her actual card, right? So yeah, I mean, this one is pretty much the exact same thing, right? So you AoE single target AoE, and you focus Rimuru so that he doesn't live, because he's going to be one of the bigger threats of the opposing team. So you kill Rimuru, and then also Merlin dies too, so yeah, and then everyone's pretty much like full health at this point. You just kind of stall, and then you'll finish up the fight. So right there, we do the single targets, and then everyone's gonna die. And if you kill with Alpha too, you get the heal. Remember too, so that's like a kind of a strategy. Like if there's only like 2 enemies left, kill with Alpha, you get a heal, and yeah, I mean, from there you should be good to go. And then yeah, I mean, guys, you see it all at this point, guys. The final team here against the Goddess team, it's gonna be kind of the same idea. We just go AoE single target, AoE. And yeah, with that, you'll do probably enough damage to kill pretty much everybody except the Margaret right there, because Margaret will have the revive from Queen Liz. So yeah, AoE from Lancelot, and then AoE right there from Shadow, and the only character that does live is Ludo. So yeah, I mean, from there you guys get the idea. We just kill Ludo and we're done. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much the full clear right there of legend difficulty for each tower. Again, I'm gonna say this right here, like, this is one of the hardest like modes in the game right now. Definitely super end game. So if you do not have the CC required, if you do not have the characters required to do this, I would not even attempt this, guys. Don't even bother. You definitely could do maybe like one of the towers if you feel like you're strong enough for one of them, like especially if you have the boost units. But other than that, I mean, I would not go past 1 tower, maybe 2 if you're like kind of like a like a dolphin. But for the most part, guys, like 1 tower, and then the other 2 could be like challenger or master, whatever you normally do, right? So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think of the Hero Arena Legend difficulty. Super hard for like the casual player, but if you're a whale or you're an endgame player, I definitely do think you could clear all of these going second, because you're not able to reach those CC anyway, right? No one's going to have 400k natural CC, no links, right? It's just absurd. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.